Hello, everyone. We have Reverend Dr. Richard Howell, the president of Scallop Institute, for this short interview. So, good morning, Dr. Richard. And just a few questions. Would like to know why is it so important, this 1700 years of Jubilee celebration of Nicene Creed?
The Jubilee celebration of the Nicene Creed, 1700 years, is a very long time. But the Creed has helped to define the grammar of Christian living. It's not just a liturgy we recite and then forget, or put it in cupboards, shelves of the seminaries. It provides you what I would call a symphony. Symphony is where different voices come together and produce one sound. So in the church, which has many denominations, and God bless everyone, we come together and the symphony that Nicene Creed provides is Jesus Christ. He is the uniting factor whom we worship. We worship the Father through the Son in the power of the Holy Spirit. And Nicene Creed provides us that grammar, which is very necessary.
Little bit, can you add something about its historical significance?
The historical significance of Nicene Creed is critically important. What was at stake was not only just a metaphysical understanding of God. There were different views. Arian relegated Christ only to an exalted human being. And Athanasius went on to say, is Jesus the one who can save? So at stake was a plurality of views. The empire, Roman Empire, that was contesting. It is in that context of conflict, which is similar to our context as well. So it's not only we are talking about 1700 years ago, that context is very much visible even today in India, where we have polarity of views, not only among churches, but polarity of religions. We have an empire majoritarianism. We have caste system. But once you go to Nicene Creed, it will give you a direction. If we are created in the image of God, and we are, then all of us are brothers and sisters. And who Jesus is, true God from true God. His humanity is equally important like his divinity, which unites us.
And Doctor, would you like to give your thoughts on how can we live the creed instead of reciting?
Living the creed is where the rubber meets the road. Uh, we have had in Delhi, where different denominations came together uh, for Delhi United Christian Forum. We brought young people together. And what we did was we shared our faith journey, how we encountered Christ, and what impact did that make on our life. I was part of that gathering few years ago. We had charismatic Catholics, Methodists, CNI, Pentecostal, and I want to share an amazing thing. The Catholic charismatic spoke about speaking in tongues, healing, prayer, encountering Christ. You won't believe it. The mouth of everybody remained open. You know, Pentecostals are known for emotions and speaking in tongues. And here is a Catholic speaking about God filling him with the Spirit, God giving them a call. We discovered each other, the same Christ, the same Holy Spirit is working in all of us. Now we have our distinctions, we call it polyphony. That's all right. But the symphonic is the same Christ is working in all of our lives, which becomes a uniting factor. So our faith journey, our spirituality, how faith is lived That is of critical importance, and Jesus shows you the way.
Oh, that was a wonderful thought-provoking answer, sir. And to conclude, last question we have is, how can it unite the church?
The Nicene Creed has already united the church. So the issue is not whether it can unite. If you commit to it, as the church has, the Catholic Church has, other churches have, there is a uniting factor that brings us together. And that we need to be living out intentionally. You see, there has to be an intentional interfaith, interdenominational gatherings where we reflect and talk about it and discover the same God at work in our lives to bring us together. Mission becomes critically important then. If we remain divided, the world outside will not be blessed. You know, Jesus said, he prayed, Father, let them be one. And then he said, so that the world may know you sent me. That's the prayer of Christ. Unity. So that the world may know our unity has a missional dimension. The mission is to bless nations, to be of service, to address issues of justice, gender issues, caste issues, issues which are lively. People struggle with it. Nicene Creed grammar provides you that platform to address missional issues with humility.
Thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Richard Howell. Thank you for sharing your wisdom.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.